welcome to American Truck Simulator. Today we're back in our garage in Las Vegas, and we're going to head to, I think we're headed to Albuquerque, New Mexico. So first we have to go pick up our stuff.
Safe.
Windows geolocation service had a web enhancement pack update or something like that in the past couple days, and it's just like my computer is just any Windows function, it's just screwed up. Once I get an app, I'm fine, but getting to the apps, getting to Task Manager, getting into Control Panel, it's been a complete failure. So a cyber trucker / IT professional has a word of advice for you. Disable it. If you haven't already, disable it. It's just not worth it. I mean, not that I really care, but there's some things I don't mind, like there's some apps and all I really don't care if they have my location because I may need them for shopping purposes or, you know, I think DoorDash or whatever, you know, that kind of stuff. And that's fine. But these monoliths, Microsoft, Dell, etc., you know, they do everything they can to just siphon as much information about you as possible. Of course, we all know Facebook and all that. They do it too. But your computer is just full of this crap. It's just, you know, it's just not worth it. So, anyway, back to our fantasy world. So we're going to pick up our load to go to Albuquerque.
Get ready to turn left.
Alright, we're doing another load for Walmart.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Not sure what they need shipped from Las Vegas to Albuquerque,
It's all over now.
which are basically two locations that really don't produce anything. But let's find out. Alright, Albuquerque. Oh, we're taking TVs. Alright.
Let's.
Alright, there's a possible thumbnail. Oh, well, we want to get rid of that first, don't we? There's a possible thumbnail. That's probably not a thumbnail, although I like the palm trees and I like the mountain in the background, but that's probably not going to be it. Alright, Albuquerque is going to take us 10 hours and 23 minutes. Is that right? I guess it probably is. Once you get on the 40, it's kind of a straight shot. We will need gas at some point. We'll probably get it more towards when we get to Kingman. We still have our slow truck, our first truck. I can buy another truck at level 8, which is I believe that's my next level. I think I'm at level 7. It might be 6, I'm not sure. But anyway, when I get to level 8, I can buy another truck. I don't think I'm going to. The next truck that I want to get is at level 13. And so I'm probably just going to push through with this thing until level 13. In my last episode, I did hire a new driver, and she is working out of the Vegas garage. So she's doing her thing, hopefully making me a little money and getting some training so she can get some better jobs, because she's really like, I mean, minimum wage almost. No skills. So, not that mine are better in this. I'm maxed out in Euro Truck Simulator, but American Truck Simulator, not so much. It's at level 6 or 7. When I get to 13, I'm going to get another truck. And then I'll hire yet another person, and then that person will inherit this truck. So then I'll have 3 in the Vegas garage, and I'll start thinking about having opening up another garage. Not sure where, but probably up north, maybe up in Oregon, somewhere, or Idaho. I haven't been to Colorado yet. I've been to Utah a little bit, St. George, but I have a lot of options. So we're in Arizona now. We didn't stop again to look at the Hoover Dam or the Colorado or Lake Mead. If you've been paying attention, Lake Mead is emptying out quickly, which is really, really sad. I used to go to Lake Mead a lot, and it's a great place. I mean, it still has, a lot of activities and things to do, and you can still go boating and fishing. But I mean, the water level's just dropping so quickly. And I haven't read anything as far as what the backup plan is. And the Colorado provides water for, I don't know, something like 20 million people. It's an insane number. A good chunk of Southern California, a large amount of Arizona, between Lake Mead and Lake Powell. And Mexico expects water. We have a deal with them that they get some of the water. So it's really bad. Our first way station, are you going to demand that I pull over? Yes. Bastards. One of many. They're going to tell me what my weight is. They're going to tell me that my truck's not in the best shape, that it needs repairs. £64,000. Not perfect technical shape. That's okay. I'm going to drive across the desert anyway. I should have gotten it repaired when I was in Vegas, and I didn't think to. I want to get this done. I want to get on the road. I want to get some levels. I want to get a new truck. Record some content, and have some fun with the game. And now we're in Kingman, so we're going to go to US 40, or I'm sorry, Interstate 40, and head east.
Keep left, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Okay, Flagstaff, Phoenix is this way by interstate. Okay, we're going to need to think about gas soon, where we want to stop. the interstates out here, they don't have rest areas like they do back east. These are all, you have to pull off, go into town. I mean, there's towns that pop up right on there, so it's not like you really have to spend a lot of time getting off the highway. Like, see there on my little map on the lower right, I could have gone and picked up gas there. But we chose not to. We're going to keep on the interstate for a while. I have about half a tank, so I'm okay there. But you can see we'll go on for a little bit and then see where we are. We can always get it in Flagstaff if we want.
Go straight on.
It's getting cloudy. Haven't had rain in ATS since I've been a garage owner. Of course, that would be realistic with again with the drought and all that out here in the west. We're not getting a lot of rain, but I suspect up here in the mountains and maybe head towards Albuquerque, we might run into some weather, which would actually be pretty cool. But it looks like the clouds are south of us. We are climbing 5,000 feet. It's getting dark. So I guess we'll find somewhere to... I'll find some gas and see if there's somewhere to sleep. So we can enjoy most of this journey in daylight. Yeah, it looks like we want to stop in here. Yes. I see gas station, I see a little bed thing, so...
Go straight on.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to get off here at Ash Fork in Prescott South. Ash Fork must be this little motel town here on the left.
I'll find a new route.
Alright, we'll stop here, call it night, and it's morning. And what happened here? We got rain. Alright, so, let's see. Let's take a look-see. Yeah, I want to go out this way and turn around. I think I can go around this loop and then go in that way. Yeah. So we're going to go right out here. We're going to loop around because I don't think I can make this turn right here. So that's fine. We're going to turn here on a rainy day. Maybe I can. Yeah, I can turn in here. Never mind. We're not going to loop around. We're going to turn here to Texaco. We get some gas. Alright, so we're 6 hours from Albuquerque. 6 hours 44 minutes, so we've been on the road for about 4 hours, 5 hours almost, I guess. And now we just have a nice little jaunt here through the rain to get to Albuquerque. We're almost at Flagstaff, so after that it's just cut through the rest of the other half of Arizona and then about half of New Mexico. dude. Come on, why couldn't you have gotten over in the fast lane? You saw me coming. I know it's my fault. Trust me, I'm real life. I'm not a dick driver like that. I'm actually probably. I mean, I get road rage. You know, like most people. But that guy saw me coming down the ramp. He could have pulled over. He didn't. I think it hurt him more than it hurt me. I don't know if I get a penalty. This game's usually pretty forgiving. You get 10% damage on your trailer, and it's still like, oh, excellent. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So. Anyway, we'll see, but yeah, it's his loss. Yeah. But if you ever meet me in a real road, know that I don't do that. California, we have a unique way of driving. You know what? We got time here between here and Albuquerque, so let me give you my opinions on the worst drivers in the United States from my decades of experience. California drivers are not that bad. There's two different types of California drivers. There's the California drivers that commute daily, and then there's the California drivers that don't go out that much. They go out on the weekends, that type of thing. I avoid traffic on the weekends as much as possible because they are absolutely horrible. They don't care. They don't pay attention. Really, really bad. The ones that commute, and I commute to downtown LA a few times per week, they are not that bad. An outsider might see them as being pushy, you know, waiting until the last second to pull over, that type of thing. But California drivers understand each other generally. They merge late, but they don't always merge off the shoulder or whatever. Some do. I mean, there's assholes everywhere. But in general, I think California drivers are really not that bad. And I say that because there's millions of them on the road. And while we have our accidents, we still manage to, for the most part, get by. Now, on to the rest of the country. Well, let me just, I'll do it this way. The worst drivers, I think, in the United States are those who drive the Beltway or work or live inside the Beltway in Washington, D.C., in Virginia and Maryland. To me, they're the absolute worst. I lived there for 3 years. I know that my buddy Dr. Metzger is probably watching this video. He might agree with me, although he may feel different about Detroit or other areas. But absolutely, Beltway drivers, in my view, are the worst. They really don't pay attention. They really don't understand what lanes mean. It's pretty bad.
Go
so
straight on.
I would say that they are the worst. I'm not saying Californians are the best. By far, they're not the best. If I had to say the best, I don't think I really could come up with the best. I don't think there's pristine drivers anywhere. Spent a lot of time in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania drivers hit or miss. In the cities, they kind of suck. In the countryside, they're not that, they're not that good, but they're also not that bad. Ohio, generally okay. Certain parts of Ohio are better than others. Let's see, what else? Here in Arizona, never had an issue with drivers in Arizona. Always just fine. Vegas drivers aren't that good. They, I think, as part of that gambling lifestyle, they're living on the edge, not thinking, or on their way to the next score, or everybody's overworked. People drive at all hours. What is the worst in Vegas compared to anywhere else in the country are the pedestrians. The pedestrians are just awful. Drivers are not that attentive, but pedestrians think they can walk wherever the hell they want. And I think Nevada has the highest per capita death rate from pedestrians getting run over by cars. So all that from merging and hitting that guy. It was my fault technically, but he was an asshole for not pulling over and giving me some room because I'm a big truck. So there. All right, so we're tooling along through Arizona. I haven't seen anything as far as signs for the petrified forest or painted desert, so I don't know if those are scenic views in this game or not. It's a shame if they're not. What's the crater? Sunset Crater? Where a meteorite smacked into Arizona millions of years ago? I don't know. A long time ago. That's along here too. Whoa! Jeez! Oh. Oh, this is not my trip. Oh, are you telling me I slid? That the rain had an effect? Oh, come on, move. Don't tell me I have to get... Oh, come on. Oh, man. That wasn't good. This truck is just trashed. Oh. Another burned up car. It's not your fault, FedEx. Unless you were stopping to look. Because I really don't see anything in front of you. So maybe it is your fault. It's rainy. When there's a cop on my right. Pull over! Yeah. Well, that ain't happening until I get in front of FedEx here. I gotta shake my fist at this clown. Say, were you looking at that burned up car? Hmm? You... Yeah. There you go. Yeah, slow down. Up there you go. That's it. That's it. I just jumped on his brakes, looked at that burned out car. Oh well. State line, so I'm assuming we're coming up in New Mexico. Well, maybe the cop is pulling over the FedEx truck. I don't see him anymore. That would be cool. Say, hey, you caused that accident. You're not supposed to stop like that on the interstate. You just slow down and go by. Still got 4 hours to Albuquerque. Up, I think that's the cop coming up on the left. I'll be a good boy. No, he's not. No, it's the Griswolds. Petrified Forest. What? You're still in Arizona?
Go straight on.
Well, there you go. We're going to have to check that out when we do our scenic tour. Ooh, $5,700 I paid on my loan today. That's not so good. Jeez! Again! I discovered a new viewpoint. Yeah, it's the asshole overlook in Arizona or New Mexico. That guy just pulled right in front of me. Please, gentle viewer, tell me. I mean, I know I'm whipping around these people, but even if you're driving a car and you're whipping around like that, the guy just pulled at the last possible moment, pulled in front of me. I don't have these issues in Euro Truck Simulator. I'm just saying. I'm sure it's the same engine. I'm sure everything is exactly the same. There we are. Now we're in New Mexico. That the viewpoint is just different. Yeah, and now I got to pull in for the Road Pirates. But that guy, come on, that guy just pulled right in front of me. Alright. So now, are they going to punish me because the truck is really banged up? Because I've had 2 wrecks since I did the Arizona one. Is that what they're going to do? Let's see. They're going to say, no, you can't drive on our roads. You're a menace. You are a menace to trucking society and cannot be forgiven. Alright, let's see. Have at it. This guy's laughing on the side here. See, look at him. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, you have to fix it. That's the next stage. It's like, oh my god. He looked like he was on a meth break anyway, because we are in New Mexico. Which begs the question, who has done the El Pollo Loco? No, not the El Pollo. Oh shit, what's the chicken from Polos Hermanos from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul? Right? Who's done the trailer for that? I may have to. That'll give me a good opportunity to try my hand at doing some truck and trailer mods in this game. If I can find a template. If anybody knows a template, I'm sure I can dig one up pretty easily, but if anyone knows one and wants to point me in the right direction, that would be pretty cool. But I use Illustrator, Photoshop, and all that. But if there isn't one, then maybe I'll do a Polos Hermanos truck. Because we got to keep Gus happy. Gustavo. And if you don't watch Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, then the last couple minutes are totally worthless information for you. So, I'm sorry, but you should watch those shows. They're pretty good. If you do at this point, then you might as well start with Better Call Saul, because that's the prequel to Breaking Bad. I watched, I think I watched the first season of Better Call Saul, and I was really into it. I'm a big Bob Odenkirk fan. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to watch Breaking Bad. And so then I watched 5 seasons of Breaking Bad during the off season for Better Call Saul. And so then I basically like doubled back to the prequel. And this is the last season of Better Call Saul. I think all the seasons except for the current one are on Netflix of Better Call Saul, and I think all the seasons of Breaking Bad are on Netflix. Alright, Albuquerque, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Got plenty of gas, straight shot now. Hopefully we won't run into anyone, literally run into anyone, and we'll be there shortly. Nice journey. I like the fact that we're getting a little rain. It's pretty cool. You know, still get to see a lot of the scenery. Which this scenery is pretty much the same as the Arizona scenery and part of the Nevada scenery. But it's a nice drive. And from here, if we want, depending on where the freight leads us, we'll probably head up north into Colorado. So we've had 3 incidents on this little journey. I don't consider myself very good at this. I don't consider myself bad at this. I do racing games, and that may come across with some of the truck driving. But 3 incidents in one trip, it's just not so good. I'm going to pay on the profit and loss statement this month. For sure. Not a lot to New Mexico. Santa Fe, Gallup, Albuquerque, a whole bunch of towns along the interstate. See, there's Albuquerque on the right. We're going past it, so we're probably just some remote Walmart in the middle of nowhere, or another warehouse somewhere.
Keep left.
I think your next big city, if you stay on the 40, is actually Amarillo. On Las Cruces. Okay, are we getting off at Rio Bravo Boulevard? I would say yes.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And I would be correct.
Exit right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Keep left, and then turn left.
I'll take a frame hit here too.
Turn left.
Interesting that I do that by the airports. You know?
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
So the terminal, we're going from Walmart with the TVs to the airport terminal. I find that interesting. Not to
Get
Walmart
ready to
stores.
turn right.
Taking it to FedEx at the
Turn
airport.
right.
Right.
Finally, we are here.
So we got good work. Not quite excellent. We lost 1,300 in a damage penalty. I'm lucky it's only that. And the repairs are going to make it really unlucky, but I'm lucky that I only lost 1,300 in that, and I wound up cashing in 24,000 for that trip. So that's not bad. And I'm sure any real trucker that watches this, they're like, you made 24,000 for taking a truck full of TVs from Vegas to Albuquerque. I don't know if you watch any of the real truckers on YouTube, but I watch a few of them, and they show what their orders are, and they show how they have to bid for them and all that kind of stuff. And you're talking, for that kind of distance, they're lucky to get like a couple thousand. So that's just wild. So, all right, high value cargo, that works for me. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. Join us next time. We're probably going to head up north. We're going to look for something that's going to take us into Colorado. And we hope to have that one out for you soon. So we'll see you next time on American Truck Simulator.